As a teacher, I like to give feedback to my students. Sometimes there's not enough time in the class to give the detailed feedback that I'd like to give students. I want to demonstrate to you an easy way, if you have a Macintosh, to record your feedback on papers or projects that students submit and give them the video so that they can watch the feedback and you can get more feedback to your students without taking up so much class time. So let me demonstrate how to do this. If you have a Macintosh and you are running Macintosh OS X Snow Leopard, which is 10.6, let me show you how you can find out if you have that operating system. You click up on the apple in the top left-hand corner, go down to About This Mac, and you should see under Mac, it should say version 10.6. If it's 10.6, you should be able to do the following. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record critiquing this essay that a student has submitted. So let me go ahead and demonstrate how to do that. I'm going to open up Quicktime Player by going up to the spotlight up at the top right-hand corner. And I'm going to type in QuickTime. As I type, it's auto-populating, and I can see here's Quicktime Player. I'm going to go ahead and open Quicktime Player. Nothing really happens, but you can see up here at the top, I can now see that this has changed. Sometimes you might accidentally click outside of the area and the QuickTime Player has disappeared. If that is the case, all you have to do is go down to your dock at the bottom and click back on QuickTime Player. So now I'm in the QuickTime Player. I want to go up to File, and you can see there's a couple of options. New movie recording, this will allow you to record using the camera on your computer. Audio recording, this will just record your voice. And there's a new screen recording. I want to do a new screen recording because I want to critique this essay and have the students see what I'm doing as I'm critiquing it. See where my mouse is pointing so that when I say something they can see where it applies to. So I'm going to go ahead and click on New Screen Recording. And it's a pretty simple box that pops up. I can just hit record, or before I hit record I can click on this down triangle and you can see it gives me a couple of options. I can make sure that my microphone is selected, or if I want no microphone, maybe I'm just going to point out some things, I can choose none, but I do have a microphone. I can choose medium quality or high quality, and I can choose where my movies are going to be saved to. Right now I have it saved to the default movies folder. If maybe you have a network drive or a specific location where you save files for your students, you could choose a new location here. Now by doing this, what we're going to do is we're going to record our feedback along with while we're viewing this document. To record, I'm going to go ahead and click on the record button, the red circle, and it tells me after I'm done recording I can click stop recording in the menu bar. That's up here at the top. It says stop recording. So I'm going to go ahead and click on start recording and give critique to this student about their essay. So let me go ahead and click start recording, and now it's recording the entire screen. So I have this essay, Sterling's essay, English essay, Response to Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet is a tragedy. Wait a second, all right, Sterling, so you need to fix a couple of things. First of all, you have some blue highlights inside your document here, and actually, as I notice, these aren't just blue highlights, these are links to William Shakespeare. So I can tell, Sterling, that your document really, you didn't put too much effort into this response. You simply copied and pasted from Wikipedia. So I recommend you go back and you change this and rewrite this from your own words, not from some copied, plagiarized source. And so you can see, I would then save this by clicking stop recording, and I could save this document. I could preview it just to make sure that it's fine. I can go through. Maybe I need to trim off a little bit at the end. Maybe I started coughing, or the bell rang, or I just left it recording a little bit too long. I can come right here to this box with an arrow coming out, and I can go to trim and I can cut it down. Or I could upload this maybe to a YouTube account or an iTunes library. So this is a great way to provide feedback to your students. You can make these videos when you're grading your assignments, and maybe the next day in class have the students watch the videos or assign it as homework. That way you can give more detailed feedback without having to take up too much of the class time. I hope this has been helpful to you and will give you some opportunities to provide more feedback for your students.